Here's the Ford Taurus. First thing we're gonna do when we remove the thermostat, first of all, it's right here. Oh crap, I just dropped it. Okay, that's cool. The thermostat's right here. It's in this little housing right here. See where it's at? And first what we're gonna do, which I already did, was get all the coolant out. You go over here, it's on the right side. You twist it counterclockwise. Let's out all the coolant. Something I recommend to do is uncap the coolant reservoir because it makes the coolant spill out a lot quicker. From there, it's pretty easy. Just pull this out, put it out of the way. I got the positive out of the way because I don't like working near electronics. And you have a 10mm bolt here, 10mm bolt here, and one right here. And you just take those out. And then from there, once you get those bolts off, you kind of just gotta manhandle it just a little bit, not too much. And afterwards, you can see how really dirty this thermostat is. Jeez. So we're gonna replace that. Kind of had to manhandle the old thermostat a little bit, but we got the brand new one right here. But before we put it on, we're gonna take off this old gasket. I recommend using, you know, since this is metal, I recommend using like a plastic scraper. You're gonna want to clean this surface and this surface for the new gasket. All right, well, I got real annoyed with the angle I was working at here, so I just undid this clip and took out the whole housing. So I'm just gonna scrape it off like that. All right, well, it's not professionally done, obviously, but you know, it's definitely enough to get the job done. And here's the new gasket. Let me open that real quick. Now, there is a wrong way of doing it. You don't want to put it in backwards, so it's going to be this way. Okay, here's the thermostat. It's going to go into the housing this way, like that. And just as a little backup, I have this gasket sealer because I don't really trust these little paper gaskets. I mean, they're really flimsy and they're made out of paper, so I'm just going to use this as like a, I don't know, extra protection you want to, I don't know, whatever you want to call it. All right, well, I wasn't able to film and show you what I was doing, so instead I'll just tell you. I put the gasket on. There's no right or wrong way to put it on. There's no front or back. Then I put this gasket sealer on that, on both sides. And then put it back here and bolted all the bolts down. And then put the housing back into the hose and then clipped it. Yada, yada. I'm really tired. No, but for real, honestly, that did take longer than expected. Oh yeah, don't forget, if you took this out, put it back in. Once you're done with that, I completely forgot to tighten this, which is what I'm gonna do right now. Alright. I forgot to say, if you do use that gasket sealer, this specific one I have dries within an hour and then cures within 24 hours. I got a funnel for the reservoir right here. I'm gonna carefully pour that coolant into this reservoir. I wanna put down the camera before I do that though. When you put the coolant back into the car, just be real careful, because I made one hell of a mess. But yeah, so afterwards you check your coolant level if you want to check your coolant level. You know, let the car run, let the coolant circulate, and check your coolant level from there. And then, well, you're done. That's really it. Just remember, it takes an hour to harden, 24 hours to cure. And make sure that that's tightened nice and snug so it doesn't leak. And then after that, check for leaks, blah blah blah, you're good. You know, this video is really annoying to make. I mean, yeah, I got the job done, but it's annoying to get the job done while also having to film it. Really sucks. Take care, guys.